Ah, the importance of saving an image. So much could go wrong that I really, I can't stress this enough. First of all, people will work on an image for like 4 hours without ever saving. So one of the first things you have to do is really train yourself to save an image, especially when you make a major move. Two things alert you to unsaved information. One, see this little star right there? That tells you that you have unsaved information. Or what I'm most used to is the eyeball right here in the close window actually has a dot in it when you have unsaved information. So once you save the information, I'm going to, now you can just, and here's a shortcut you really have to know, which is Command S, the letter S for save. But I'm going to go here so you can just see it, save, and there's the shortcut right there, Command S. And so if you have already saved this somewhere, you'll just be rewriting over whatever the image is. In this case, I have not saved this image before. It's a brand new image. So I'm going to title it Kathy 2, let's say. And now this is key, is knowing where you're going to put this. So if you ignore this, you will end up searching forever for your image. I find that it's most convenient to just go straight to the desktop always, and then determine whether you want to put this image on your hard drive or if you want to, put it in a folder on the computer. But I usually go to desktop first. So I'm going to click on desktop and hit save. Okay, now any other move that I make, like let's say I use the move tool and just move this out slightly, notice that I get the asterisk and this little dot again. So then I need to save again, and this time if I just go Command S or File Save, you'll notice I don't get that window. So what it's doing is it's just overwriting into exactly the same place. Now, let's say I want to save a copy of this, and for this assignment, when you go to send me this, your final version of this, two things have to happen. One, I want you to flatten your image, so this will be something new. If you go into the Layers palette, rather than have these 3 layers, I want you to give me a flattened file. And so there's 2 ways to do it. One is this little, oops, let me move this over so you can see it. One, if you click right here on these little lines, you'll get a flyout menu, and if you go down here, it'll say flatten image. Or also, because you do this a lot, it's kind of convenient just to right click, oops, in my little screen here, it's hard to see this, let me try again. Right click, okay, there, can you see it? Flatten image. And what will happen is these will all crush down into one. And if you have transparent layers, beware, because your background will become a white layer. So if you took a lot of time to cut stuff out, if you flattened, just beware that if you have a background layer, it will become white too. So notice I've got the little star here, and I'll do a save again. So Command S. And then we're going to do something that's going to change the file extension. And everyone that is turning in a project needs to do this. So you'll go under File, and instead of Save, you'll do a Save As. Now remember, if I didn't already save, it would close my image without the changes. So I did a Save first, very important. Now I'm doing a Save As. And in this case, when you turn in your projects, just type in your first and last name. You don't even have to have no spaces. Even lowercase is fine. And instead of a Photoshop document, I want you to get in the habit of going all the way down to TIFF, this little screen. You won't be able to see it, but okay, so I changed it to TIFF right here in Format, and both PSD, which stands for Photoshop Document, and TIFF are lossless file formats, so unlike JPEG. So TIFF operates pretty much identical to Photoshop document. So you'll be turning in an image that has your first and last name, just like this. Not my name. You have to put your name, unless you want me to get the grade. And then it should say .tiff, and don't erase that part. And then click Save. And when you get this window, and this is super important, by default it's going to say none. Don't change to any of these. JPEG, zip, these are all lossy, meaning it'll throw out information and it'll also make it difficult for me to print. So anytime you save as a TIFF, you really don't want any compression. TIFF is best used as a lossless program, meaning it's not going to compress or throw away a lot of your pixels. So click OK, and that's ready to go, and it will be on the desktop, and then you can send it to me on the server, which will be explained in class.